It's your boy CyberRyda. I'm back. This is the channel where you come to get inspired. And in today's video, I've got a special one for you guys. Do you guys know about flash loans? Flash loans are simply crypto loans that you don't have to have any collateral for. The only condition is that you pay the loan back within the same transaction. In depth, here's a little bit of a map to show you how flash loans work. Well, let me explain it like this. What if I give you $1 million right now, and your only goal is to be able to spend it within one transaction on the blockchain? It's kind of like a Mr. Beast video, but on the blockchain, and it's just one transaction. And then keep a profit. Now, if you're not familiar with blockchain transactions, you can do multiple steps in one transaction on Ethereum and other EVM compatible chains. So what you can do is actually borrow money, swap for some stuff, make some arbitrage, find a little bit of a price difference. You can find you arbitrage opportunities in many different ways in the market because there's so many different dexes that you can use for this. And sometimes the prices vary just slightly, as you can see here, and you're able to capture those differences and create arbitrage opportunities. Just keep the excess from the flash loan. I mean, it sounds easy, but finding the arbitrage opportunities are actually the hardest part about this. And traditionally, flash loans are kind of advanced coding and things like that to set up. Now, this is what an arbitrage logic looks like in a flash loan. Now that we talked a little bit about flash loans and how they work, let's get into today's meat and potato of the episodes and how I'm going to turn you into a flash loans master. And all you're going to have to find is arbitrage opportunities. And yeah, let's get it. I want you to use FuruCombo. What you have here is essentially a flash loan GUI, meaning it's an interface to interact with flash loans without having to code them yourself. By doing so, you're going to be more focused on the arbitrage opportunity than anything else. Let's go over how this actually works.
There are infinite ways you can use this in different strategies, from just DeFi or using it for flash loans, but it is much more than just flash loans. I highly suggest you follow the Twitter and especially the Discord, as there's a lot of help there and you can reach out to people there if you're ever stuck. So just really quick, you're on FuruCombo Dapp. You would go to create, and then you can do some of these multi-swaps and things like that. I find it better to just go to create right here and start from scratch. You can find Aave, and again, there's different ways to do this. This is just a quick demo of an Aave V3 flash loan, for example, right here. And then we have our million USDC. All right, and now we have that set. Now that's just borrowing it and paying it back. So in between, we need to add some logic. We'll hit create again, hit swap token, maybe swap this USDC for maybe like WBTC, right? And then we can just input the $1 million right here. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we'll move this block up to fit it, because essentially it's what's showing you it's going to happen in the block in order. So this, you'll borrow the funds here, you'll swap the funds, you'll do some more stuff, and then eventually you'll pay back the funds. So let's add a couple more steps here. Swap token, we have our wrap BTC. Now let's try Paraswap. Usually, again, you would use the you would use something like this, for example, like Ape from V3 Uniswap to V2. You would swap this right here, and then you would swap. You know, there's just different ways to do it. So, but right here, I'm just kind of going from scratch and just drawing it from scratch. Sometimes it's a good way to find it. They're really hard to find, but you know, just here for the demo for you. So now that we have our wrap BTC, maybe ETH dominance is a little low or something like that, then you could take advantage of that. Some things like that. You could hit the max button. You see this will work. Then hit the set. We'll go ahead and put this right here. Now that we have ETH, now let's try going ETH back to USDC. Swap token. And then we'll do ETH back to USDC. And you can add different things, like you can provide liquidity to a platform, and then, you know, within the same transaction, you essentially pull the liquidity out and then keep that yield, however small it is. So just for the sake of this demonstration, you have your $1 million in USDC here. You swap it to Bitcoin. wrap Bitcoin, that is, and then you swap that into ETH, you swap the ETH back into USDC. However, it's not profitable. As you can see, we're losing about $5,000 there. When it's profitable, you'll just see it'll say you will receive, and it won't say you need any initial funds because all you need is the gas. And so this is just a quick example of what it would look like, and then why it's kind of hard to find these arbitrage opportunities. For example, for Ape, go ahead and try that yourself on FuruCombo. You can go, and find these different nuances in the arbitrage price, and go ahead and try that for yourself. And again, there's a lot more to the platform. There's ways you can invest here. There's learning section and a lot more. I do highly recommend FuruCombo, and highly also recommend tapping in on socials, and especially the Discord server. I believe the Discord server still has a bot that shows every profitable trade that comes through. So that's also an amazing resource there. I knew that this in the demonstration we may not find a working flash loan, just due to the time or whatever it is, because they're not always available. You just got to find that arbitrage opening and capture it. So I went ahead and did a screen recording of when I did find a profitable arbitrage opportunity. So let's take a look at that. Now in this case, there were a few different market circumstances that led up to having this massive arbitrage opportunity. This was the curve hack that happened a little bit ago. We were able to identify this opportunity and jump on it, send the transaction. And although the platform doesn't work for a differentiation of more than 2% in the price, sometimes that can work in your favor or not. But there you have it. Just like we talked about yesterday, guys, you can use Tokenmetrics' new AI chatbot in order to find the best crypto trades right now and maybe help with the arbitrage there. So I'll have a link in the description for Tokenmetrics as well for you. And if you haven't watched the video that I did about Tokenmetrics, go ahead and click right there and check that out after this video. Make sure you stay away from flash loan scams on YouTube, and check out EatTheBlocks' breakdown, how he destroys these scammers on YouTube here. So make sure you stay cautious and be careful.
All right, so now that you're a flash loan master, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on socials. Let me know if you find any arbitrage opportunities and find some profitable flash loans. And, I do want to shout out Blaze from FuruCombo for having a lot of dope content and being very supportive. So if you want to learn about the best opportunity to make money in 2023 that nobody's talking about, make sure you check out my airdrops video right there. I'll see you there.